Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I'm Liana Fatima, studying in 7th grade. Every year, 6th and 9th August is remembered as Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day. Hiroshima Day 2020 marks the 75th year of walking the path of the atomic bomb. Hiroshima Day commemorates the remembrance of the bombing attack on Hiroshima and Nagasaki by the United States during World War II in 1945. The bombings ended the Second World War. The day aims to promote peace politics against the war. Hiroshima Day aims to raise awareness about the threat of nuclear weapons and dangers of nuclear energy. Now, some of my friends will give you more awareness about the Hiroshima and Nagasaki Day.
I am Muhammad Aban in front of you from grade 7th. Today I am going to talk about a sad story. Sorry in advance. On 6th August 1945, a US bomber, Enola Gay, dropped a 5-ton uranium bomb nicknamed Little Boy over the Japanese city of Hiroshima, killing 1,40,000 of an estimated population of 3,50,000. Thousands more died later of injuries and radiation. Related illnesses, the attacks are widely regarded as war crimes because they targeted civilians indiscriminately and caused unprecedented destruction. Truth, the dropping of the atomic bomb on Japan marked the end of the World War II. It may historians argue that it also ignited the Cold War. The United States has never apologized for the bombings. Thank you.
Hi friends, I'm Minha and today I'm in front of you to talk about Hiroshima Day. Hiroshima is a day of remembrance of the world's first atomic bombing by US on the city of Hiroshima, Japan. On 6 August 1945, that means 75 years ago, then President of USA decided to use nuclear weapon on the war against Japan. After 3 days, another bomb was dropped in the city of Nagasaki. World War II was entered by atomic bombing, but future generation was suffered because of radiation. Because of that, more than 2 lakh people died and many of them got injured. Majority of Japanese infrastructure damaged, which ultimately affected Japanese economy. The entire world was shocked by the nuclear attack. People still argue over the US to use the atomic bomb. And Hiroshima Day is not to celebrate. It is a day which is remembered killing of thousands and saving thousands. Japan went a worst phase which they could never face. But because of their vision, hard work, dedication and determination, Japan has grown drastically and all over the world they are the third largest economy. War is not good. It goes both sides. Let's spread the message of mutual respect and peace. Let us know endorse any acts of violence. Let's use this Hiroshima Day to give awareness about threat of nuclear weapon. I conclude my words here. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. Do you remember those black days? Yes, today is an unforgettable day in our life. On August 9, 1945, during World War II, the United States dropped the second bomb on Nagasaki, an important port, an estimate of 40,000 people. That day, an American B-29 bomber Enola Gay departed at dawn carrying a plutonium bomb codenamed Fat Man and bombed at noon. The Fat Man bomb was really very powerful and very effective than the one dropped on Hiroshima. After this attack, Japan's Emperor Hirohito announced unconditionally surrender to the United States in World War II on August 14th. This effect of the bombing was really very rampant and very precarious to all the living creatures. All the humans and animals were burned to death due to recognition. Since then, cancer, malformed babies, premature birth are common in Nagasaki. This bombing act marked the end to World War II. Thank you.
Me and my friends are going to share you something about Nagasaki Day. As you all know that this day is celebrated on 9th August every year. So let's see what is Nagasaki Day. It is a day when US dropped atom bomb on the Nagasaki city of Japan in 1945 during World War II. Let's learn more about it in detail with the help of my friends.
The impact of the bombing on Nagasaki. Due to the hilly geography on Nagasaki and the bombing being focused away from the city center and the excessive damage of the bombing was limited to the Urakami Valley and a part of downtown Nagasaki.
The center of Nagasaki, the harbor, and the historic district were shielded from the blast by the hills around the Urakami River. The nuclear bombing did nevertheless prove devastating, with approximately 22.7% of Nagasaki buildings being consumed by flames, but the death toll and destruction was less than in Hiroshima.
Estimates of casualties from Nagasaki have generally ranged between 50,000 and 1 lakh. Many of them are dying instantaneously and many others are dying slowly and agonizingly as a result of burns and radiation.
The risk of accidental or intentional use of nuclear weapon remains significant. No state or international organization has the capacity to address or provide short and long-term humanitarian assistance and protection needed in case of nuclear weapon explosion.
When the US dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan, the cities were obliterated.
By 1950, over 340,000 people had died as a result, and generations were poisoned by radiation. Today, 15,000 nuclear weapons still threaten the survival of the world.
Even though the majority of people in the world and their governments want to negotiate an international ban on their development and use.
As we commemorate the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki, let's remember what a nuclear bomb can do and pledge to work together to make sure no other town suffer the same pain and devastation. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.